Welcome to the Cal Poly San Luis Obispo application process video hosted by Admissions and Recruitment. Let's talk about when and where to apply to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Cal Poly is a part of the California State University or CSU system. There are 23 CSU campuses that are public universities across the state of California. Because Cal Poly is a part of the CSU system, we use the same application website as all 23 CSU campuses, which is listed in the bottom right corner of the photo and is calstate.edu/apply. So that's calstate.edu/apply, APPLY. Please note that the application for Cal Poly and the entire CSU system opens on October 1st. Therefore, students can begin the application and sign up for their account on October 1st and begin their application process as of that date. The application usually stays open for both first year and transfer students until November 30th. So you do have a couple of months to actually start and complete the application process. It's important to note that both first year and transfer students will go to the exact same website and will have the exact same application timeframe and deadline. It's also important to note that both first year and transfer students will be applying to Cal Poly one full year ahead of time. So for high school students, this will be during the fall of your senior year. And for transfer students, this would be one full year prior to enrollment. So if you want to apply for fall 2022, you would apply in the year 2021 between October 1st and November 30th, or 1 year ahead of time. Also, if you happen to be a low income or first generation student, which means that you are the first in your family to go to college, or you may have a physical or learning disability, any of those things may qualify you for our Educational Opportunity or EOP program. Cal Poly and all the CSU campuses have EOP available at each CSU. We highly encourage students who qualify to apply. If you're first gen, low income, or have a physical or learning disability, you may qualify, and we encourage you to apply to EOP. EOP is built into the Cal State Apply application. So if you apply to Cal Poly or any CSU, EOP will automatically be built into the application. So you do not need to go to a separate website to apply. It's actually a part of your application process. All you have to do is say yes to the EOP question, which will open up an additional section of the application for you to answer questions specifically for the EOP program. If you are accepted to EOP at any specific CSU campus or to Cal Poly, specifically at Cal Poly, we will provide additional counseling support, academic support services, EOP grant funding, which is essentially free money to help you pay for college, and living learning community, which means you'll have a special community of students that you can connect with and relate to. And if you'd like to learn more specifically about the Cal Poly EOP program, please visit the EOP website at eop.calpoly.edu. Also, if you do plan to apply to EOP, they will ask you for 2 recommenders, which means you can ask 2 teachers, counselors, employers, or community members to write a letter of recommendation for you. Just know that you will need their name, email, and contact information to list on your EOP application so that EOP can ask them for the letters to be submitted electronically to the EOP program. Please note that the 2 letters that they ask will be evaluated by EOP only and not for the Cal Poly admission process. So again, the 2 letters you submit to EOP will not be looked at for admission purposes. They will only be looked at to evaluate you for the EOP program if you are accepted to Cal Poly or to any CSU campus. Also, it's important to note that there is a $70 per campus or per Cal State application fee. So if you apply to more than one campus, in addition to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, there will be a $70 fee per CSU campus that you choose to apply to. However, if you are a low-income student, there is an application fee waiver opportunity built into the Cal State Apply application. So if you do meet the income threshold and click yes to the fee waiver question on the application, then you will automatically be evaluated to see if you qualify for a fee waiver. If you do qualify, then the system will automatically award you up to 4 free CSU applications. So if you selected Cal Poly San Luis Obispo as one of your top 4 choices, you will automatically be awarded a free application if you do meet the income qualification that the system reports internally. So again, you won't have to apply separately for that fee waiver. It's built into the application. It is important to note that the system does not determine the fee waiver opportunity until the very end. So if you are a low-income student, please proceed until the very end of the application to find the fee waiver opportunity at the very end. And please disregard any fee that you're seeing in the application until you get to the very end to see if you do qualify for that fee waiver option. It's also important to note that only California residents are eligible for the fee waiver. So if you are an out-of-state student, unfortunately, you are not eligible to apply for the Cal Poly or Cal State fee waiver. As far as admission application timeline, once you apply between October 1st and November 30th, it's important to note that first year students, especially, and transfer students should take their time. You can save the application and come back to it, and you do not have to fill out the application all in one sitting. You can definitely call the Cal Poly admissions office and ask us any questions you might have about the application while you're filling it out. We're here to support you and we want you to be successful. So please don't hesitate to reach out to our office with questions on how to fill out that application. If you do have any questions on how to enter coursework or any additional questions, there are additional videos on YouTube. If you search for Cal Poly admissions and then look at our playlist, there is an application playlist that will give you additional information on how to fill out the Cal Poly application and walk you through each step of the Cal State Apply application process. So please look for the application playlist on the Cal Poly Admissions YouTube channel for more information and guidance on how to fill out the application, or give our office a call. After you apply by the November 30th deadline, we will actually give you until January 31st to submit any EOP letters of recommendation to the department. However, you should be listing your recommenders on the Cal State Apply application that you apply to by November 30th. And then we will give you a little bit of extra time to actually get those EOP letters of recommendation into us. We will be emailing you shortly after you apply within the month of December to set up a MyCalPoly University portal account, which is the account that you will log into to check your application status for Cal Poly. So please sign up for your Cal Poly account or university portal and keep that information, including username and password, safe. If you do have any issues with the Cal Poly portal, please give our admissions office a call and we can walk you through the steps on how to reset your password, or if you have any technical issues, please give us a call. Also, it's important to note that we will not be looking at test scores for fall 2022, so please disregard the test score note here. As far as financial aid, we do want you to apply to the FAFSA, which is located at fafsa.ed.gov, or if you or anyone you know is undocumented, meaning you don't have a social security number, you can actually apply if you are in the state of California for the California DREAM Act for financial aid purposes. And both of those applications, whether you use the FAFSA as a citizen or permanent resident or California DREAM Act for undocumented students, both of those applications open on October 1st, but the California priority deadline to consider you for financial aid for priority purposes is March 2nd. So please make sure to submit your FAFSA or DREAM Act by March 2nd at the latest for California priority consideration. And please list all your universities, including Cal Poly, on that application. So you would want to list multiple universities, including Cal Poly, so that they can send that information to us electronically. We give you until April 1st, and then we will guarantee that we will notify you of your admission decision. The main place that will notify you will be on the MyCalPoly portal. We will send you your admission decision. If you click on the Student Center and then look to the bottom left side for the application status section, you should see the application status after you apply to Cal Poly by April 1st at the latest. The earliest that we would start to notify students is usually in March. So please check your portal about once a week starting in March, but we guarantee to let you know of your final decision by April 1st. Usually Cal Poly will host an open house on campus if public health conditions permit in mid-April. So please keep an eye on your email for additional Cal Poly open house information and to see when you were able to visit or learn more about campus. And then we will ask all of our students that are accepted to please let Cal Poly know of their decision whether or not to attend by May 1st at the latest. We call that the student intent to register, or SIR, and your EOP contract is also due on May 1st. So if you choose to attend Cal Poly, please let us know at the latest by May 1. All you have to do is click I accept, which is a button that is located on your MyCalPoly portal. If you click on Student Center, and again, to the bottom left side, you'll find the application status, which is the area where you would locate being able to accept your Cal Poly offer. And the great news is that accepting your Cal Poly offer is free to do. So we do not charge students to accept the offer, which means it is $0 to accept Cal Poly's offer of admission, and you do not have to pay any fee to accept your offer and hold your space. However, it is important to follow the May 1st deadline, because if you forget to accept your offer, as of May 2nd, we will withdraw all applications for accepted students that did not respond. Therefore, if you miss the May 1st deadline, you will not be able to attend Cal Poly. So it's very important to make sure to click I accept by May 1st to confirm your space with Cal Poly. Also, we will give accepted students until July 15th to submit all final transcripts, whether they're at the high school or college level, with their final spring grades posted. So make sure to get all final transcripts submitted by July 15th if you are accepted. We do not request transcripts ahead of your acceptance. So if you've applied to Cal Poly, we will not be requesting transcripts unless you do get accepted to Cal Poly. Also, make sure that for art and design or music students, you send any additional supplemental materials to the department by the deadline that they send you in your email. And they will reach out to you in early January and give you a deadline to get in your portfolio or audition to those various departments if you happen to apply to one of those majors. Thank you so much for tuning in to view our Cal Poly admission application process and timeline.
Hey there, my name is Rafael. I'm a fourth-year journalism transfer student with a minor in Spanish, and my pronouns are he, him, his. Thank you for watching the video. Please share any questions or comments you have down below in the comment section, and go ahead and click here to subscribe, and to watch more videos, click here. If you want to sign up for a virtual visit or talk to any student or staff members, check out our website. Link in the description. Thank you for watching.